What's going on, everybody? So, if there's one comic that's still solid at Marvel, it's Venom, man. It's Donny Cates guy. This shit is good. All three issues now have been solid. This one's really good too because this is the first time Miles, like him or not, has met Eddie Brock Venom. So it's cool to see that. I mean, it's different, right? Like, we've had a million Peter Parker stories. So it's interesting to see Miles come in. And it starts off, like, once again, the art, solid. Everything about this book is good. The story, the dialogue, the colors, the art, the ink, the pencils, everything. Solid shit. We get Eddie Brock stuck, like he's trapped inside. Like, this is his mind. And it shows his mind, like, tied up inside the Venom. Because the Venom's losing control. Like, the Venom suit is losing control. And see here, you get this open up, this splash page. Because if you remember in the last issue, Miles dropped down and kicked Eddie Brock in the back of the head. He was, like, all cameled out. He was attacking him because there's history between Venom, the Ultimate Universe Venom, and Miles. So even, like, little by little, we get more questions answered. Does Miles know? How much does he remember from the Ultimate Universe? And it seems like he remembers everything. So that's good. I was always wondering if they were going to retcon his origin or anything. I know we kind of got a vague answer in Spider-Man 2. But still. So this is him, like, knowing, like, he's fighting Miles. Though he doesn't know who Miles is. And I like this, like, the symbiote's like, kill me. And he ends up hitting him with a Venom blast. Knocks him out, and this brings Eddie back up, and then they get into a tussle, which is really cool. Like, you get a really good battle between them. It doesn't work out, though. Venom kicks his ass, ties him up, and tells him, look, I'm not a bad dude, but if you want to fight, afterwards, you should help me take down this big monster. And Miles is like, all right, so they swing to it, and you get a team up. But, like, look at the blood running down his face. This is good stuff. It's sad to see, like, a book like this in a way because, we see stuff like this. Like, we know Marvel can do it. And it's a shame that we only get, like, 4 books. Like, I'm generally wanting to know what's going to happen in this book. This is one of the few books I, like, actually care about what's going to happen in it. Like, I read a lot of books, and there's very few that I'm like, I want to know what's going to happen next. Like, where is this story going? Most of them, it's like, I just don't care. But, then you get handfuls like this that are solid, and it's just like, why can't this be the standard? If anything was going to get comics excited with people again, it would be stuff like this, and we just don't see it. It's really sad. But look at this. So there was one thing, so they end up having this idea that they throw Miles goes inside of the monster's stomach and hits him with a giant venom blast. And it ends up reducing the guy down to this. Now, this is the symbiote god. He's going to be the main villain in the series. Ink's coming off of my finger, man. The only thing I don't like, right, and a lot of stuff, and it's not just this book, they're putting these spider symbols on all the symbiotes now. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. So the only reason the Venom suit has that spider on it is because he was Spider-Man's suit. They shouldn't all have spider symbols. It's just, it's not like that's an alien symbol. But the art on him is really cool. So it pretty much ends here. There's not much else other than I can show you the last page just to kind of show you. It kind of looks like we're going to get an origin story. It says billions of years ago, the god of the symbiotes. So you see all these symbiotes crawling around him. Another thing he did in this, so spoilers or whatever, if you don't want to know, is he ended up taking the symbiote and he was like, let me cure you of this humanity. And it looked like he reverted it back to its madness. So I'm wondering if we're going back to a more old school Venom after this. Either way, like, interesting stuff. like, once again, solid. 3 issues. Donny Cates, man, killing it. And he's a good dude. He's not one of those pros online that, like old Richard Pace, that'll tell you to fuck off. He generally seems to want to sell you his products, and it shows. Why? Because it's good stuff. So yeah, check it out. Definitely recommend. Like, subscribe, check out the Patreon, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this run, and I'll see you guys in the next one.